Hi, I'm Dr. Druv and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a channel not on medicine, but all the other aspects needed to live our medicine lives. Today we're going to be talking about the Consumer Price Index, specifically the Canadian Consumer Price Index. So what is the Canadian Consumer Price Index? Well, it is a measure of the average change in the prices of consumer goods and services purchased by Canadians. The CPI is used to track inflation, which we talked about in the previous episode, which is the general increase in the price of goods and services over time. As the prices of goods and services increase, our money loses purchasing power and our savings and investments may not grow as fast as the rate of inflation. This can make it difficult to achieve our financial goals and maintain our standard of living. So why is it important to understand the Consumer Price Index? Well, inflation can have a significant impact on our finances and our ability to save and invest for the future. As prices increase, our money loses purchasing power and our savings and investments don't grow. This can make it difficult to achieve our financial goals and is essentially a silent tax or a reverse compound interest if you want to look at it that way. So it's important to master this concept. And so how do we go about fighting inflation? Well, we covered some of the aspects in the previous episode, which is very similar to the aspects of being able to address the Consumer Price Index. Now, we have no control over the Consumer Price Index, and in fact, it is a mathematical measurement of inflation by the government and essentially shown to us as data. In order to be able to fight inflation, we have to go back to the basic principles of the wealth equation, which we'll cover in the future episodes, but it's important to have a diversified investment portfolio that includes both fixed income and equity investments. If you don't know the definitions, again, I'll cover them in future episodes. The equity investments have the potential to grow at a faster rate than inflation, while fixed income investments provide a steady stream of income without taking into account inflation. It's also important to have a plan for managing expenses and controlling costs, such as creating a budget and shopping for the best prices. Another strategy is to focus on increasing your income through career advancement, additional education, or starting a side business. This can help to offset the effects of inflation and increase your purchasing power. So this is a concept or a mathematical equation that helps us understand inflation. It's related to inflation and it's related to the goods and services that we want to buy over time. So the Consumer Price Index is a measure of that average change as shown here on the graph since the 1980s all the way up to 2022. And you can see that it also has projections going into 2027. You could see the last time the Consumer Price Index was as high as 5.6% in the late 1980s and early 1990s, very similar to what we're going through now. And the reason I'm sharing this information here is because we necessarily don't have to reinvent the wheel. If we want to understand how to live in an inflationary environment, we have to ask our counterparts who lived in the early 1990s and went through the same issues that we're going through right now. And so it's important to ask them or find them and leverage their experience as to their investment portfolio, their fixed income, their equity investments, controlling their costs, the career advancement choices that they have made, and reflect on it that they have done for the last 30 years. And that's essentially what I've tried to do, talking to as many people as I can, and specifically wealthy individuals as I can. It's never too early or too late to start taking back control of our financial future and protecting ourselves against the effects of inflation. Inflation and Consumer Price Index are related topics, and it's important just to understand these basic concepts. We don't have to be economic experts, but it is something that's useful in order to look at our investments and savings. And on that note, it's 5 minutes. So hopefully this has served as some value to you in summarizing this complex topic, economic concept, and adds information to you in a succinct manner. A few action items: if you'd like to follow the exact frameworks used by affluent physicians to take back control of their time and money, check out the link in the description below. I make these videos because my mission is to help 10,000 physicians fight burnout across this world, because I wish I had someone holding my hand through this world-building journey. Come and join my free Facebook group of like-minded physicians with free resources, cheat sheets, and calculators, everything you need to live the life of your medicine dreams. Link in the description below. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for doing all you're doing, helping patients, providing care to them despite our high inflationary environment. I know these are tough times, but we will get through it. Thank you for your time again, and I'll see you in the next episode.